Hi Sagittarius, it's Christina. This is Shine Your Light Oracle. We are doing a mini reading for your sign, whether Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you're cross-watching for Sagittarius. This is a timeless message, however likely charged with the energy of a beautiful downtime that I've been seeing in your cousin Taurus and, your cousins Leo and Aries readings. And it's in advent of the new moon in Taurus that is approaching. But it's still about a week or 8 days from the time that I'm recording this. And I'm seeing you as this Three of Wands, which is beautiful energy. And it is kind of what I've been feeling for your cousin so far. That you're waiting, but you're asked to be optimistic. Because really there's nowhere to go just yet. And in fact, the full directive hasn't yet arrived to you. Because this Three of Wands typically is like an opening, but it looks like you're still kind of like asked to stay behind the start line, the starting line. But stay positive. There's something beautiful to look forward to actually in this time. And in fact, that is a powerful law of attraction modality to assume at this time, staying positive. Ooh, Empress. Empress and the Emperor have been showing up for you guys. Ten of Cups, yeah. It's going to lead to happily ever after. Fortune after difficulty, the promise with that rainbow. And it's feeling like a little bit like you're the Empress. Ooh, Page of Wands. Yeah, she's been coming out quite a bit, not gender specific. But it's feeling a little bit for you, my dear Sagittarius. And forgive me if I'm struggling with my words a little bit, because it feels as though even though Mercury is stationed direct, this is really not a time of communication. Not a time of advertising your plans or making pronouncements, but because it looks like you're this beautiful Empress who is pregnant, not gender specific, but even though she's happy to be pregnant and is looking forward to the birth of this child, the advent of this child. Ooh, the discomfort at this time. Ouch. Oh, and it's uncomfortable to sit, it's uncomfortable to walk. My feet feel swollen. The baby kicks. Actually, I've never been pregnant, so I can't even fully describe the kind of discomfort that would be. But it is the kind of discomfort that you're asked to accept. Oh, because I'm a pregnant mother at this time. Yeah, this discomfort is part of it. It's part of the new life already. And this is who you give birth to, this Page of Wands, who is in a sense a version of you. Possibly come the new moon in Taurus. Eight of Cups. Two of Swords. Yeah, this is not a time to make a decision. Because not all the information has occurred to you or has been delivered to you. And it's kind of like this pregnant mother who's decided to not know the sex of the child. Really going au naturel and recognizing, yeah, the women of the Middle Ages didn't know the birth of their child, and they still were quite happy with how things turned out. So it's best that I remain in suspense, in a sense, of the gender of this child, the sex of this child, before I decide what I'm going to name the child, or decide, or I'm going to wait even until the child is born before I start decorating the nursery. Besides, that child is going to tell me how to decorate that nursery. intuitively. The child will tell me how it wants their nursery to be decorated. Fascinating. Continuing, yeah. So block out the external noise. Block out any sort of like worldly advice or worldly thinking, because it's going to stress this mother out. Not gender specific, you, even if you identify as a man in this life. You can imagine that you are this pregnant mother. Yeah, I'm not going to stress. Oh my gosh, but what if the child wants the bedroom ready and I'm not ready? Or what if everyone's like, give us the name of your child so we know what to embroider on the blanket? Continuing. Please, what else, please? Yeah. This beautiful Five of Cups. And it's not something I typically ascribe to the Five of Cups card, this word beauty or beautiful. But I love that it shows up. It's the second time it's shown up for you fire signs this week. It's like the temptation, or like this, and it's kind of like a bit of the energy we were getting with the general energies reading, teetering between action and inaction. But it's really like the teetering between action and contemplation. Because worldly thinking, worldly advice has been like, idle hands are the devil's playground, so I got to keep busy, I got to keep moving. But it does kind of have a numbing or even anesthetizing effect on the mind that doesn't allow for contemplation. But for you, I'm feeling the communion with your higher self, even let's say the communion of that higher self, who is really the child in the womb. This child is like, you're being still to communicate telepathically with this child in a way that no one else can. And that's the time for this. That's what this time is sort of like cut out for. Seven of Cups. And being mindful of your dream life. And this is also what came through, I think it was with Leo or Aries reading, Sagittarius. Sleep perchance to dream. Allow yourself to like doze off as a mother. Luxuriate in being like this like third term mother. Yeah, the universe is making me feel this discomfort so that I don't have to slog away in the factory or in the fields. So I can be at one with this child that is going to be given birth to. Wow, already 8 minutes in. Please, what else, please? For my dear Sagittarius, thank you. Flying right out. There's that child. Page of Wands again. Who's you? Fiery energy. On the other side of the starting line. And yeah, how you're looking back. Even at the mother, who is in a sense your old life. Okay, bye, see you later. And even the mother's like, okay. We only just met, but okay. Go do what you need to do. Thank you. Yeah, wow. You and your higher self communing with each other at this time. Two of Cups and Three of Cups. It's really like you having like tea time with your higher self, with this unborn baby who is in a sense your new life. And the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, the ancestors are looking on. And it is feeling like, in some cases, quite literally, the child is the reincarnation of an ancestor. But your new life is the continuation of the legacy of your lineage, of your ancestors, because they didn't get to live out what this Page of Wands is about to live out. And it came through in the general energies reading. That this is what they've bequeathed you. This, the makings of this new life, this fabulous new life that you're going to live as of the new moon in Taurus. And it's going to lead to long-term stability and abundance. That is your true birthright. There we go, King of Pentacles. And I do see a paternal ancestor here who might have bestowed you these gifts, or who in a sense you're taking after. Not necessarily an earth sign, but could be. Even if they didn't get to, let's say, to live the life of this, maybe they had always dreamed or always sensed that they would have been a good actor or a good business person. But for whatever reason, could be the lack of courage or lack of opportunities, they didn't get to go for it in this life. But you have the same DNA and possibly the same instinct and impulse and desire. And the clean slate and the wide open scope to go about it, to live it out in this life. A little bit more. Please, what else please for Sagittarius, please? Anything else, please, for my dear Sagittarius? Oh, thank you. 9 of Pentacles, yeah. Single and self-sufficient, knowing your worth. And yeah, you are the offspring or the descendant to this child. Could be the descendant, not necessarily your own father, but someone in your lineage. You're carrying forward their DNA, their characteristics, their traits, their gifts, the good ones. And taking forward, you know your worth, and you know that these gifts are valuable. Even if they might have been devalued by others, by previous generations, however you wish to look at it. Because I feel it'll be different for each of you Sagittariuses. At the bottom of the deck for you, yeah, and I love the abundance that we're seeing for you. King of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. This is long-term stability and knowing that you're provided for. The King of Pentacles is Russell Simmons for me, who says famously, or at least in my work, if you've been with me long enough, King of Pentacles is Russell Simmons, who said, "To want for nothing, I attract everything." 3 of Wands. To want for nothing, I attract everything. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups. Yeah, wish fulfillment. Your own wishes fulfilled. Your own dreams realized. Which, whether you realize it or not, happen to be the same dreams as those who've gone before you, your ancestors before you. So you get to live out the dream that they've had for you. They might even be occurring to you in your dreams. I see 4 in particular. I don't know who they are particularly, but I see 4 distinct ancestors, possibly guiding you, yes, but they might even be occurring to you in your dreams in this period. I hope this helps and resonates in some way, Sagittarius. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. I send you lots of love.